Well, guys, welcome to my channel. And today we are looking at the news that is spreading all over the place. Apparently, we are getting an assassination attempt of Donald Trump. This to me tells me a lot about America at this point. It tells me a lot about the United States, the kind of condition that it is now in, and the kind of environment that it has become. It's a very toxic one. And then looking into these guys, we begin to see that things are just unraveling in a very bad way. And this reminds us of the tragedy that happened a long time ago. If you want to check this out, check this tragedy.
Remains one of the most powerful symbols of that day. The convertible the president and first lady were riding in through Dallas. A 1961 four-door Lincoln Continental.
Big, beautiful Lincoln.
Nearly 50 years after those shots rang out in Dealey Plaza, there was now near silence when people see that car, where it now sits at the Henry Ford Museum in Dearborn, Michigan.
We all have images of that day burned into our minds, and every one of those images includes that car. It's such a vital and intimate part of the assassination.
So this tragedy now that has just taken place, this assassination attempt on Donald Trump, has just taken us back to the old stories or the old times of JFK assassination attempt. Not assassination attempt, but it's actually an assassination because they managed to do what they wanted to do. So, but then here on Donald Trump, they tried to do the same thing. And unfortunately for us, Donald Trump survived the saga. He survived the assassination. He survived the unhinged America, So, and I want to tell you this now. This is because of the social media videos that were trending all over the place. There were a lot of social media videos that were like everywhere. They were everywhere to a point where now we see people and celebrities in social media calling to Biden, saying, "Biden, if I was you, I would take him out. I would take." You see how social media has influence. We don't know if this is a paid assassinator or a paid assassin. We don't know about that. And then we don't know if this is because of the influence due to the social media issues. We don't know if this is the influence due to that social media thing where people were saying these ungodly things, But then now this is the state we are in, and then America is now experiencing the lowest of the lowest in its history. I don't know if you have seen the video already, but check the video out. I just want to show you the video now. So, yeah.
Chris, what's your thoughts this morning?
This is the sort of event we've been dreading, and not only if you're a Trump supporter, just anybody who follows American politics has seen how toxic and divisive it has become, and we've all dreaded the resurrection, of of political violence in the US. It's been.
So already you can see that it's actually a big mess. It's actually a very big mess. The Secret Service has to rush to Donald Trump to try and form a shield around him so that they can protect him from the incoming bullets. It's very bad. Let me show you what happened also there. If you check, I want to show you what happened here.
And I just saw the
you see what happened
after day, and this has consequences.
And
I just saw the statement there.
The bullet hit his ear. Almost hit his head. The bullet hit his ear, almost hitting his head. And then it's just so, I don't know. Look at the way he was looking. He was looking the other way. And then I think this is why the bullet missed Trump at this point. I think this is why the bullet missed Trump, because they aimed directly on his head, but he turned to look to the other side, which means that now the bullet will not hit. You see, if I put my hand here like this, look at my hand now, my finger actually, right? My finger is here pointing to my head directly. But then if I look to that side, we are now getting my finger pointing to my ear. So the assassinator had a clear shot of Trump right here on the head, on the side. You can clearly see that now. You can clearly see that Donald Trump was looking the other side, on the right hand side of his shoulder, right? He was looking to the right. But imagine if he did not look that way. Imagine if he just kept on speaking, looking straight. The bullet is here. That guy was aiming here. But Donald Trump turned, right? And when he turns, it means now the target has now changed from his head to the ear. You can see that, right? I'm not moving my hand, but I'm just moving my head to look to the other side, just like that. So you can see that clearly God showed up for Donald Trump
day after day,
at this
and this
point.
has.
And then there he fell. I think he was trying to hide as well, because yeah, you can see even people were like, "Whoa, what's happening?" And then the Secret Service rushed in to try and protect and cover him. So guys, this tells me America has fallen from a very high place. It has fallen from respect. And then you can see Donald Trump now raising his hand saying, "No, I am okay. I'm still okay. I'm still okay." So yeah, it's very bad how this is, bro. Like it's very bad. And then the issue that we have as well is the fact that we have got prophets as well who are busy prophesying about these things. But we'll look at that later. Let's also check what the witness also said. Let's take a look at this and hear what the witness. These are the witnesses, because I heard that another witness said they saw a man climb onto the roof, and then they reported to the police, but the police did not do anything. So they reported that there's a man with a rifle climbing on the roof, but the police did not do anything. So
tell me what you saw inside.
Yeah, I was just about like 30 feet from Trump, and then I saw the people that had been shot, and they were bringing them down in the stands right above me, and I just didn't want to get down. I just kept standing. But I saw the man that was hit in the head, and there was a lot of blood, and I knew there was no way he was going to survive that. And then there were two of them that they brought down, but it was like real chaos and chaotic, but I didn't get down, and so it was very interesting. We were just right there, about 40.
What was going through your mind as you saw that person with tons of blood on them?
Yeah, at first I was thinking, I thought different thoughts, like maybe this was the...
imagine you are there to support and the bullet missed and then it hits you. Yeah, that's another thing there, because the man was hit on the head. And I'm sure I think they said it's 2 people who died on the incident because of the shootings. The bullets missing the target and all that. So guys, I don't know what to say. It's very bad and very sad at the same time to actually be in this position where we are now finding America, or the American people, choosing the option of assassinating someone who's just participating in the exchange of ideas to be president. Like I don't know whether this is politically motivated, or this is just a social media influence, or this is paid things, paid attempts, paid assassinations, and everything like that. So it's very bad. It's very bad, and then you can also scroll online, and also you will see a lot of prophecies that were going around about the assassination of Donald Trump. If you scroll online, you'll see a lot of them. Here's one of them that I have here from Kilani Joseph. So there are other prophets who also prophesied, like Dr. Ian Grovu, and if you check the Rig Nation channel as well, there are a lot of prophets who prophesied about things like this happening. But I just want you to hear this short clip from Kilani Joseph as well.
An hour of the people of God to arise. It is time for you to arise wherever you are and begin to call on the God of heavens. And begin to call on the God of heavens. Now, family, I believe that the Lord is about to shake the nations in a mighty way, in a very great way, in a way that you have never seen before. The Bible declares that as the light shines, the darkness will be dispelled. I see in the United States something happening, that all of a sudden they need to hide the president, which is the President Donald Trump. I see as if like they had to hide him. Literally, the president goes to hiding. I don't know what is this, but I see as if like Trump, the president, goes to hiding because of what is about to happen. So begin to pray right now for the United States. Pray for President Trump. Pray against any spirit that is trying to assassinate President Trump.
You see, that was very specific. It was a very specific video there. And then he's saying, pray for the spirit that is trying to assassinate Donald Trump. Pray for the spirit that is trying to assassinate Donald Trump. I want to show you this here. Look at this scripture, this passage of scripture. Right? Let me put it nicely for you so that you can see. I want you to look at this passage of scripture. The very simple passage. And then it says, it's Proverbs 28, verse 2. Speaking about pray for our president, pray for our leaders. When a country is rebellious, it says when a country is rebellious, it has many rulers. When a country is rebellious, it has many rulers. So if a country becomes rebellious, it has many rulers due to the fact that everyone will be doing whatever they want to do. So they are doing whatever they please. Those are many rulers. Everyone wants to see things go their way. That is because now we are having a country that is what? Rebellious. It has many rulers. But a ruler with discernment and knowledge maintains order. So America is now not, I can't say America is rejecting, but the people who are under the current administration or the supporters of the current administration of the United States and their propaganda of pushing Donald Trump as a very evil person to a point where now we're getting these issues of assassinations and all that. This is now saying that the country has now become rebellious. Now the country is rebellious. Even their agendas, you can see they're very rebellious agendas. Abortions of children, killing of newborns. So yeah, the LGBT stuff and all that. So it's a very bad and very wicked agenda that they are very pushing to the people. So now we are having a country with many rulers. Even the leader cannot do anything else on his own because there are people who are busy pushing their ideas and their ideologies. So the issue that we have now is that America is becoming very much rebellious. So I don't know how the United States will navigate across this and then see if they can find a way to get the country back into order. But at this point, we know that Donald Trump will be in hiding because we don't know what is going to be to be happening. So Donald Trump is definitely going to be hiding because of this. He's not going to be in public and making speeches and all that. So he will be hiding. And then I want to call upon the what do we call this? The intercessors to pray. Intercessors at this point must pray. Intercessors must pray for their leaders. Intercessors must pray for their leaders. Let's look at this scripture. 1 Timothy 2, verse 1 to 2 says, pray for those in authority, right? I urge you then, first of all, that petitions, prayers, intercessions, and thanksgiving be made for all people, for kings and all those in authority, that we may live peaceful and quiet lives in all godliness and holiness. So pray for Donald Trump, pray for people in leadership, pray for them, and pray for Biden as well, because he is now the Saul of the Bible, King Saul. He is now the King Saul of the Bible. I'm sure you know the story of King Saul. He is now King Saul of the Bible, and Trump is the David. So this kind of tells you everything that is taking place. He is now the King Saul of the Bible, and Donald Trump is the David. King Saul hunted and tried to do everything to stop David, even making accusations and speeches that are very much wicked, to a point where now David had to go into hiding. Now Donald Trump is going to go into hiding. But the destiny of King Saul has been set. And King Saul will not rule, because the David has been anointed to take over. So anyway, guys, I hope you liked the video and all that. Subscribe. Yeah, that's all I can say, but subscribe and then pray for Donald Trump. This is very wicked and this is very bad. It's not good at all to see in a country like United States going back to the times of JFK assassinations and all that. So yeah, it's very bad. Otherwise, guys, I hope you liked my video, and then I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you on the next one. I'm out.